Not with numbers, not with rules, but with a feeling most people recognize. It's early morning. The house is quiet. Coffee is warm. The day hasn't started yet. And suddenly, a thought appears. Not urgent, not loud, just a question. When should I take Social Security? It's not a question anyone asks at 25 or 35. It's a question that comes later, when life slows down just enough for reflection. And once that question appears, it tends to stay. This video is not here to rush you. Nothing you hear today requires action tomorrow, or next week, or even this year. This video is here to give you clarity. Clarity replaces anxiety. Clarity replaces doubt. Clarity replaces second-guessing. We're going to talk about Social Security at 62, at full retirement age, and at 70. But more importantly, we're going to talk about how these decisions feel years later. Because many people don't regret their decision immediately. Regret, when it happens, comes quietly, years down the road. This video is designed to help you avoid that. Let's talk about how Social Security really works. Not in government language, but in real life. Social Security is not a gift. It's not assistance. It's deferred income. You paid into it while working, month after month, year after year. Now, you control when it begins. At 62, the door opens, and many people step through it quickly. Why? Because 62 feels close to retirement, because work can be tiring, because the idea of a check feels comforting. But that door, once opened, cannot be closed again. At full retirement age, the system meets you in the middle. At 70, the door opens wider than ever. But here's the part many people don't realize. This decision doesn't just affect your bank account, it affects how safe you feel at 75, at 80, at 85. Let me tell you about someone I'll call Frank. Frank claimed at 62, not because he had to, but because he was worried. Worried about the future. Worried the system might change. Worried about missing out. At first, everything felt fine. Then prices went up. Healthcare costs rose. Rent increased. And Frank realized something quietly. His check would never grow again. Another story. Mary waited until full retirement age. She wasn't sure. She hesitated. But later, she said something interesting. I sleep better now. Not because she's rich, but because her monthly income feels steadier. Mistakes are rarely dramatic. They are usually subtle. They happen when fear makes decisions faster than understanding. Now, let's walk through a few paths. Imagine two people. Same age, same work history. One claims at 62. One waits until 70. The first person enjoys freedom earlier. Less work, more time. The second person waits longer, but later has a much larger monthly cushion. Neither path is wrong, but each path feels different at 80. This is why the decision is not about math alone. It's about how you want later life to feel. Stable? Flexible? Simple? Let's slow down again. Here are steps you can take, without pressure. Step 1. Learn your full retirement age. Step 2. Look at 3 numbers only. 62. Full age. 70. Nothing else. Step 3. Ask yourself one honest question. What would make me feel safer later? Step 4. Give yourself time. Good decisions don't rush. Some lives don't follow clean paths. Divorce? Widowhood? Health changes? Caregiving? If that's you, pause here. You didn't fail. You didn't plan poorly. Life simply changed. There are rules and protections designed for these situations, and you deserve clarity, not confusion. To help with this, I created a free professional checklist. It's designed specifically for Americans over 55. It doesn't tell you what to choose. It helps you think clearly. No cost, no pressure. You'll find it in the video description. Let's answer a few quiet questions. What if I choose wrong? You're not choosing wrong. You're choosing what fits now. Should I rush before something changes? No. Calm decisions age better. Is 62 a mistake? For some people, it's relief. Social Security decisions are not tests. They are transitions. You don't need perfect timing. You need understanding. This video is for educational purposes only. Always check with a professional if you need personal advice. Take your time. You're not late. You're right on schedule. Thank you for being here. Social Security, taxes, and Medicare timing. What most Americans learn too late. Let's talk about something most people don't expect. Not mistakes, not scams, but surprises. The kind that arrive in the mail, in a plain envelope, with official-looking words. Many retirees say the same thing. No one told me this. Today we're going to talk about two quiet forces. Two things that don't make headlines: taxes and Medicare timing. They don't shout, they whisper, but they matter. If you watched part 1, you already understand Social Security timing. Now we're adding 2 more layers: taxes and Medicare. Not complicated versions, not legal language, just real-life understanding. Because many people make a good Social Security decision and still feel confused later. This video exists to reduce that confusion. Nothing here requires action today. This is about awareness, and awareness creates peace. Let's start gently. Many people believe Social Security is tax-free. That's understandable. After all, you already paid taxes while working. But here is the truth. Social Security can be taxable. Not always. Not for everyone. But often. Depending on your total income. This includes Social Security retirement withdrawals, pensions, part-time work. When these combine, a portion of your Social Security may be taxed. This surprises people. Not because it's unfair, but because no one explained it slowly. Let me tell you about someone we'll call Janet. Janet retired at 65. She claimed Social Security. She felt relieved. Then she withdrew a bit from her retirement account, just enough for comfort. The next year, she owed more taxes than expected. Not a crisis, but a surprise. Janet said something important. I wish I knew how these pieces talk to each other. That's the key. Social Security doesn't exist alone. It lives alongside other income. Understanding that relationship early gives you options later. Now, let's talk about Medicare. Medicare is not automatic for everyone, and timing matters. Very much. Medicare eligibility begins at 65, but enrollment timing depends on whether you're still working, whether you have employer coverage. Missing the right window can lead to penalties. Penalties that last for life. This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to slow you down, so you don't rush past something important. Here's a common misunderstanding. People assume Social Security and Medicare follow the same timeline. They don't. You can claim Social Security before Medicare. Enroll in Medicare without Social Security delay one and not the other. These are separate decisions, separate clocks. When people confuse them, mistakes happen quietly. The best approach is awareness, not urgency. Some situations are layered. Still working past 65, spouse with different coverage, health issues, caregiving responsibilities. If that's you, pause. You're not behind. Many people navigate Medicare more than once. First for themselves, then for a spouse. Help exists, and clarity is possible. To support this, I've added a second section to the free checklist. It covers Social Security and taxes Medicare timing reminders. It's written simply and designed for Americans over 55. You'll find it in the video description. Let's answer a few common questions. Will Social Security always be taxed? Not always. It depends on your total income. Can Medicare penalties be avoided? Yes, with correct timing. Should I delay Social Security to avoid taxes? Sometimes, but taxes are only one factor. Social Security, taxes, Medicare. These are not traps, they are systems, and systems become less stressful when they are understood. This video is for educational purposes only. Always check with a professional if you need personal advice. Take your time. Understanding is power, and calm understanding is even better. Thank you for being here.